here at beautiful Lalou in LaPorte, Indiana, with the man from Rochester, New York, the great Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah, how are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, it's good to finally, we've talked to you, but it's good to finally get a chance to hook up with you down here. First of all, are you enjoying the process?
Oh yeah, I really am. I'm really blessed as well, and I'm blessed to be in the position I am, and to be recruited by all these schools, and to be at a place like this, Lalou, where I'm just surrounded by great people.
What do you think of Michigan State? Now listen, you know this, but the people watching don't. I'm not going to pull any of this crap trying to get you to tell us. You know what you're going to do, and you'll decide when it's time.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on Michigan State?
Oh man, it's a great place. It's a great fit. They value toughness, hard work, and that's something I value myself. And they're really great at developing their guys. I have a great relationship with the whole coaching staff, Coach Garland, Izzo, and Fife, and the rest of the staff as well.
And Coach DJ, who would be your coach.
Oh yeah,
he the man.
Oh yeah, my guy. He was there. He was watching me the whole weekend, and it was really great to see Coach DJ at the games, and he was really at every game watching me. So actually all of them were, and Coach Izzo was as well.
I've never had a chance to talk to you about this on camera, and I got to ask you.
Yeah.
You're from Rochester, New York. You come out here to awesome Lalou. If you're a basketball player, who wouldn't want to come here?
Yeah.
And they go out to Rochester to spend time with your dad.
Oh, yeah.
What did that mean to you? I mean, here these guys get on a plane and go to Rochester, and you're in Indiana.
Man, that means a lot. And, crazy thing about it is, they came back that same day to visit with me. And I think they're actually the only school, that went up there to visit my dad. And, that actually means a lot. And, because I value family. And, the fact that they went up to go meet with my family as well, it was great. They got a chance to meet my brother, who lives with my dad at home. So that was great, and to actually see them do that, it shows a lot. It shows that I'm really, that like they really, really want me at Michigan State, and think that I'm their guy for his class.
You are close to Tum Tum, and he's a good dude.
Yeah. And
you are a big Tum Tum. You guys are both gritty. You're both natural leaders. Do you see that, and have you heard that from anyone else?
Oh yeah. I actually got a chance to meet Tum, not too long ago when I first went up to Michigan State, and Coach Izzo, thinks of me as a big Tum Tum, a guy who can come in and lead right away, and be a leader, be tough, and someone he can depend on, and things like that. So that's really great, because I know Coach Izzo thinks highly of Tum Tum, so I know that just him thinking very highly of me as well.
How tall are you right now? How much do you weigh?
I'm 6'9", 250 right now.
All right, and 250.
Yeah.
So everyone I've talked to about you, I just was talking to an assistant coach, a very successful assistant coach somewhere else.
Yeah.
He told me, this guy's an Izzo player. I talked to coaches on the AAU circuit.
Yeah.
He's an Izzo. Everybody I talk to says you're an Izzo player. Michigan State can't talk, but everyone else does. Do you see yourself, are you a Michigan State type player?
Oh yeah, like I said, they value the things that, I do. I'm a guy who works hard, I'm a tough dude, and not going back down. I'm a dude who just wants to get better, and, no matter what I have to go through to, to get what I want, I'm gonna go through it, and that's definitely what Michigan State values. Pretty much my game, everything I do, fits their program. So Michigan State is is a really great fit.
All right, I got to ask you.
Yeah.
You know Xavier Tillman.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't know this about your game. You're a lot like Jaron. You can pop out and shoot the three.
Oh yeah.
I think you may even be a little bit better. I don't think maybe. I do think you're a better dribbler than Jaron.
Yes, sir.
Can you see a team where Xavier Tillman's at the 5 and Isaiah Stewart's at the 4? Can you imagine that in your mind?
Oh man, yeah, that would be great. I know, if I would come in as a freshman, and that would be like the front line. I know that would be a powerful front line, and I know Jaron went in with it was him and Nick Ward, and he was like sort of kind of the guy that stretched it and was able to hit the jump shots and put the ball on the deck as well. So I feel like it'll probably be like a similar situation like that.
Now 3J was a Lalu guy, and obviously he's going to be a lottery pick here in a couple months.
Yes, sir.
You and him have built kind of an interesting relationship, haven't you?
Man, yeah.
Tell me about your relationship with 3J.
Oh man, it's great. I really got to know him. I first met him at USA Basketball, and I was on a plane with him and his dad. And at the time, I didn't know his dad. My first time meeting him. I saw him play at USA Basketball. I was injured, but still watched him play. I knew about Lalu. I remember being like in my living room watching Lalu win the national championship. And I came here. I got to know him a lot better. And he popped up some of our workouts earlier in the year. And then he came down to New York. And if I have any questions about Michigan State, he's a guy that definitely answer all of them. And it's crazy because he had put some thing out on Twitter, some tweet. And it went crazy, and then and stuff like that. And I was just talking to him about it, and we were laughing about it and stuff like that. So that's pretty funny. But I have a pretty good relationship with him. He's definitely a cool dude, and I definitely wish him the best of luck with what he's doing right now.
Now tell me the truth. Who recruits you harder to go to Michigan State, Izzo or 3J?
I'll probably say.
And be honest.
Yeah, I'll probably say Izzo.
But it's close, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Coach Izzo. He recruits. He's recruiting me really hard, and Jaron. He obviously will. Would love for me to be a Spartan as well, because it's a great program, and it did great things for him. So he definitely pushes Michigan State, and he thinks it'll be a good spot for me as well.
Does that matter to you that you can talk to Jaron? He's been at Lalu, he's been there,
yeah.
And I know he had an amazing experience. Does that help you when you think about Michigan State? Is that it's not just guessing.
Yeah.
You actually have a friend that went there and you can hear about him?
Because I know, I know he would tell me the truth.
Right.
I know he would like.
Anybody that knows him knows the truth.
Yeah, and I know he wouldn't like sugarcoat anything. If I really have a question to ask him, I know he'd answer it and tell me the truth. And I know that's something I wouldn't have to worry about. So yeah.
I want to ask you. We've talked privately, but wherever you decide is going to be your decision. But do you have a time frame?
Oh yeah, I want to commit before my senior season. At least before my senior season. I'm not sure. It might be earlier than that. It might be just before senior season. But the reason why I would like to commit before senior season is because I don't want to worry about which school I'm going to. While I'm playing ball at my senior season, and I want to be able to buy in and focus on like the new guys coming in, and show them the ropes, and continue to pave the path here at Lalamere, and get another Diggs national title.
You are a natural leader like Tum Tum, but I have to ask, and you haven't told me this. Is there part of you that wants to commit because wherever you go, you're going to become a recruiter like Jaron Jackson, getting guys to come with you? Come on, don't lie. Is that not truthful?
I feel like I'm good. I definitely feel like I'm a good recruiter. Here, I know it's a lot of guys out there in the 20 class that wants to play with me. So, I told them, why not come here? It's a great place, and It worked. It definitely worked out for me, and I wouldn't tell someone to come to a place that I don't think that they can do really great at.
I heard something hanging around here today at Lalu that really impressed me.
Yeah.
You've earned a lot of. This is a great school.
Yeah.
People don't know it. They're competitive in every sport.
Yeah.
They got people, Division I athletes in every sport. But it's not a football. It's not a sports factory.
Yeah.
They're serious about school here.
Oh yeah.
And I had more than one person tell me they were really impressed with your commitment to the classroom.
Yes, sir.
And why do I think Isaiah Stewart, that makes you more proud than anything they say about basketball? People are talking about you as a student.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's great. I really value academics because I know You know, in reality, one day the ball is gonna get flat. It's gonna stop bouncing for you. So, you know, you gotta have that intelligence and you know that degree to help you in other ways. So, and my dad, my family, my mom, you know, they're big on academics. My sister, who's a teacher, you know, they're really big on academics. So, you know, I give the same effort that I give on the court. I give that same effort in the classroom.
Just a couple more questions, Isaiah. Yeah. Everybody I talk to, and I'm talking about non-Michigan State people, say you're a Michigan State kind of player. Are you a Duke kind of player?
I would say I can, you know, Duke is a school I can picture myself at too. You know, Duke is a great school. You know, they had history of guys in my position that went off and done great things, and you know, Coach K thinks very highly of me. You know, he's recruited me, you know, just as hard, and you know, he really thinks high of me as a player, and you know, he always compares me to Elton Brand, and you know, he thinks you know, I can come to Duke and you know really do great things, and you know, he just has like a feeling that you know if I come to Duke that you know something great is gonna happen. And you know, whether it's the first year, second year, but he just feel like he have that feeling that something great is going to happen, and you know, he feels, you know, he tells me that, you know, he don't want to coach me, but he got to coach me. So you know, that's something he always tells me. Yes, sir.
Good point. So let's talk about you, the man.
Yeah.
Because just like Tum Tum is a great natural leader, he's a great kid. Character counts with Tum Tum there.
Yeah.
It does with you. So where does that come from? I know with Tum Tum it comes from a spiritual base. He's a very strong Christian.
Yeah.
Where does that come from with you? Is it family? Is it faith? Where does it come from?
I say it just come from growing up being a humble kid. You know, I grew up you know, in Rochester, and you know, growing up with, you know, I lived with my mom at a point, but you know, I don't know. I just always wanted to live with my dad, so I ended up moving in with my dad. But you know, he grew me up in a way to you know, be humble, and you know, I never really had a chance to brag about anything because you know, I was never that good at anything, and you know, even when I got good in basketball, you know, I just like always stayed humble, and he made sure I stayed humble, and you know, he never let me get too big-headed.
All right, I'm gonna teach you about something.
Yeah.
Tell me your funniest Tom Izzo story, because I get them from recruits all the time, man.
Let me see. Oh man, I have to say, my funniest so far was I say you know, because I know Coach Iz can get crazy on the court. You know, off the court, it's calm, cool, collective. On the court, you know, he can get crazy and lose himself sometimes. So when I went up to practice, I found it pretty funny. They're doing some drills and like everyone's dunking, but Nick Ward kept missing the dunk. So I was like, man, and I see Coach Izzo, I see him getting heated. I'm like, oh, he about to say something. Nick Ward missed another dunk, and Coach Izzo just blew up, and like I started laughing so hard, but I tried hiding it. And so far, I say that's the funniest, because before that he was like, yeah, let's go, and then next minute he just
snapped.
Yeah.
Okay, I've talked to you a lot, but this is the first time on camera. I gotta ask. I know what you think of Izzo. You love him.
Yeah.
But you can't talk about that guy without your face lighting it up.
Oh,
what is it about him? You guys have built a really strong bond, which is really amazing to me. What is it?
I'll say, you know, I just say it's just him, you know, being honest. I say, you know, when I first met Izzo, you know, it was my first time, you know, even talking to him, seeing him in person. And, you know, his personality and, you know, my personality, you know, it clicked. And as soon as I saw him, you know, he had a smile, and then I had a smile on my face. And, you know, we talked for a little bit, and, you know, we just clicked after that. And, you know, he's a really great guy.
He loved that Draymond Green would text him at all times of the day.
Yeah.
And he'd text right back.
Yeah.
Are you a kind of a little bit of Draymond Greenish? Do you guys text a lot?
A little bit. I would probably have to help Coach Izzo with texting a little bit, but
not enough emojis.
Yeah, I don't think he uses emojis at all. I don't think so.
He never has with me, and he's texted me a lot.
Yeah, yeah, we text. We mostly call. I'm an old school guy. I like to, sometimes, I'd rather talk over the phone because, you could just say what you gotta say, and rather just texting it. And through the phone, you could hear the emotion through the text. You might feel a certain type of way, but the text might not express it.
Last question for you, and I think it's an important one. Everyone talks about you when I'm out on the circuit.
Yeah.
Okay? I had an AAU coach tell me that you may be the most like Tom Izzo player he's ever seen. And I said, what do you mean? He said, off the court, nicest guy in the world. On the court, Isaiah Stewart is an animal. He is driven. And he told me something. He said, I don't know if they've had as a competitive of a player since Draymond Green. Are you just a bigger Tom Izzo, Isaiah Stewart?
Yeah, man. I mean, I guess you can say that if that's how that's obviously how Coach is, and because off the court, I'm a goofball. I joke
which he does too, as you know.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, I heard his jokes and everything, and but. Yeah, I say yeah, but off the court, I joke around, but once it's time to lace them back up, I'm all about business, and I don't have no friends, and my only friends I got is my teammates, but I'm all about business. I'm all about grinding it out and doing whatever I have to do to help my team get a W.
But when you hear other coaches describing you like Draymond, like Izzo, are you able to? I mean, Draymond making tens of millions in the NBA. Izzo's a Hall of Famer. Are you able to appreciate that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause I definitely appreciate it. Cause those are obviously Coach Izzo. Great coach. Great person, and great history. So it's Draymond. He's an NBA. Great player, team leader, and tough, hard guy. So to be compared to those two, my personality and the way I play and all that kind of stuff, it's definitely great, and definitely a thing to appreciate.
Last question for you, Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
I was sitting here a minute ago when you weren't in the room, and I was visiting with some of your lacrosse team.
Yeah.
And I said, tell me about Isaiah Stewart. And the one kid stopped and goes, there's a lot of great athletes here, Lalu.
Yeah.
But you'd never know he was great. He doesn't tell you how good he is in basketball. He's just a great kid.
Yeah.
Now, for you play basketball, but it's not who you are.
Oh yeah.
I think that means more to you than anything in the whole world, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. Cause in school I don't brag about like my offers and all that social media stuff. I'm a regular student. I actually say a lot of people always wonder. Sometimes I can keep to myself in school and look like I don't talk to anyone. But it's times where like I do, but it's times where I'm just a regular normal high schooler. I'm in the student center playing pool with some of the students, playing table tennis, and I don't talk about no basketball and nothing like that, or like try to say, hey, I'm one of the top ranked guys in the country. I don't talk about that. I don't bring it up, and I don't like to bring it up because I obviously get asked a lot of basketball questions, so. I just enjoy time and, try to make new friends and, try to, just get along with everyone.
Are you as competitive in table tennis and pool as you are in basketball?
I actually didn't play table tennis since I came here, but since I got here, everybody was like, beat me next off the stage. I'm like, oh, all right, you want to do that? I'm going to get better at this. So I've been getting better. I've been trying to beat some of the people that been beating me so bad. So I've been getting better. I've been getting competitive a lot in that because everybody, they'll beat me and say, all right, next. And I don't like hearing that. I want to be the one that say, all right, next. So,
awesome. All right, man. God bless you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem.